I never liked the term war on terror because the people who hit us on 9/11 were murderers, plain and simple. And
Islamic extremists.
Well, some of them were Islamic extremists.
All of them.
All of them were, absolutely. But the bottom line is by calling it a war on terror, we made them warriors in their own societies and gave them greater legitimacy, frankly. They're murderers, plain and simple, and I'm very glad that the president got Osama bin Laden.
Important distinction, right?
Oh,
Calling
it's
them murderers.
very important. That's why Brian was right to correct her. And I mean, look, there's a mentality out there where you're so afraid to call it like it is. And like Dana said, this complacency, it's absolutely ridiculous. It's dangerous. It's disrespectful to the men and women, the family members that are making sacrifices, the people that are serving. Call them what they are. Quit trying to sugarcoat it. They're Islamic terrorists. They're not murderers. I agree with you, Dana, wholeheartedly that they treat this as if it is a law enforcement matter, and it is not. When we do that, it's very dangerous.
Kimberly?
You know, well, look, I'll give him credit for the Predator drone strikes. I think he's been
Well, I mean,
good
al-Awlaki's gone.
No,
I think Gaddafi's gone.
I don't think we're not saying that specifically about the Obama administration. I'm saying in general complacency in all of it, because that's on 9/11, right? Neither Al Gore nor George W. Bush in the entire campaign in 2000 ever got asked a question about Al-Qaeda.
But this is an important distinction to make here. We went ahead, the Obama administration went ahead and said, let's remove Hosni Mubarak. Let's help the rebels remove Hosni Mubarak. Now what we find is going to be put in place of Hosni Mubarak is likely going to be a Muslim Brotherhood government.
Yeah.
That's a problem. Is it not a problem for you?
Wait a minute. No, you don't like democracy
Well, that's not a step in the right direction.
No, I don't like a group that's sole mission is to advance Sharia law over any sort of form of people's government.
You're making judgments about the Muslim Brotherhood that are based on what they were and some of their involvements. They say now that they want to, in fact, make progress. They want to, in fact, join democracy.
You're buying it.
No, I'm saying you have to give people a chance. You have to allow a society to evolve, and we can't dictate Egyptian politics.
Would President Bush have allowed an experiment in Egypt and let's remove Mubarak and see if the Muslim Brotherhood did in fact change their stripes?
Hypotheticals are not pure, but if you look at what actually happened in the Palestinian territories, they did have an election, and that's when
we didn't like it.
Hamas won.
Yeah,
and we didn't necessarily like it, but we had to work on it. But that's who they voted in, but not because of terrorism. They actually voted them in because they said they'd pick up the garbage off the street.
Yeah, I mean, practical.
The bottom line is, terrorists are cockroaches, so they're never going to go away, and you should
kill them.
Yeah, just have to keep killing them.
And the war against the cockroaches is never over.
It's never over.
All right, leave it there.